Shall we begin?
Welcome to the Happy MonsterCast. I'm your host, Scott Marchand Davis of Happy Monster Press.
Let's begin now.
This week on the Happy MonsterCast, the Legion breaks in on a group of Order of the Seventh Circle propagandists. Previously on the Happy MonsterCast, the Continental Army has formed the Legion of Liberty, a unit of superhumans fighting for freedom from the British Crown. Elijah Allen, Master of Mind Control. Artemis Crow, Invisible Assassin. Petanoit, the Wampanoag Swamp Monster. Clara Washington, Super Soldier. And Nubbins McGregor, New Recruit and Greycoat Deserter. The Legion has tracked the false letters from General Sullivan to a Boston rooming house, and they are ready to kick in the door. All right, so let's recap. You are in Boston. And here in Boston, you have discovered what appears to be a plot to sow dissent between the French and the colonists by means of forged letters between General Sullivan and Admiral d'Estaing. And you've traced this back to a Boston rooming house, which appears to have 6 armed guys in it. And so now that you know the lay of the land in this rooming house, you have to figure out what you're going to do now. So what is your next move?
All right,
so we have those of us that were flies. We went out and we told everybody else what the scoop is.
Yes.
Or are we? Okay. Right. So, I mean, it's pretty apparent that this guy, he was writing down a bunch of insults and kind of trying to come up with some creative ones.
Yeah, he was workshopping.
Sorry?
He was workshopping.
He was workshopping, doing a little brainstorming. So it's pretty clear that this guy is the source of the problem, the source of the insults. Not entirely clear how he is getting General Sullivan to either write these, whether the letters themselves are forged, or whether he has mind control General Sullivan to get him to write it down.
Right.
Right.
But if we grab this guy and just haul him off to jail or something, and that should interrupt the flow of insults.
Right.
Can we legitimately do that?
You can certainly try. I mean,
yeah. And didn't we find out that they were going to be people guarding him, or the people in the building were going to be drinking tonight? So maybe we can go in late at night and get some sort of jump on these guys if we end up having to get engaged at all.
They were talking about getting some of the local ciders and ales.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So is that the plan? Go in at night?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Do we want to capture him and take him, or do we want to question him there?
I'd like to know who he's working for, because an individual operating by themselves is not. Why do they care about sowing dissent between us and the French? He's got to be working for somebody. And I'd like, if he's just an agent of someone, then I'd like to be able to track this down to the whole syndicate.
Do we know how often they are dropping off these missives at the paper?
It looked first pass. It seems like it was only once, based on your conversation with the editor. So it looks like he might be preparing another batch.
Sounds like we might need to question him there while he has like his letters and stuff with him.
Okay.
I have 2 thoughts in my head.
Mm-hmm.
One is we case the house and we wait for him to leave and see where he goes and catch him in the act. And the other is if we want to kind of put paid to this immediately, would it be worth seeing if the paper has a reporter they want to come down with us and witness this with their own eyes because we don't have cameras.
Good point.
Oh, witness the fact that these letters are from this guy and not from the general.
Right. We bring a reporter down and embed him with us as we take the house and grab the workshopping sheets.
We are we are aware that he might have some sort of mind control powers or wiping as well. So that might not do a whole lot of good.
Actually, I'm going to say, who were the flies? Let me think. Trying to remember who the flies were.
I was one of them.
Claire was the other one, right? Isn't that her name?
Yeah, Clara.
Clara, yeah.
Okay, so I would like you both to make smarts rolls. I'll make one for Clara here.
Not my best roll ever.
Nope, it sure wasn't.
Ooh.
That's okay.
Ooh, she got to go.
She's got enough brains for the two.
So Clara thinks that the guy who was at the writing desk looked familiar, but she couldn't quite place from where.
Hmm.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, we can go with the second. I would rather do the second plan of us going sooner than later and engaging with these people. Bring a reporter with us. I'm okay with that too. What do y'all want to do?
I just enjoy hitting things. I just figured I'd give us some options.
Well, yeah, if we bring a reporter along and the reporter says, observes all this and realizes that the whole thing is a sham, and then the reporter goes mentally bonko, goes all blank, and we'll know that this person basically attacked the reporter, and then I would feel no compunction about putting a beat down on this guy and taking him out as a prisoner of war.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Right.
All right. Okay. So what's the plan?
So we, I guess, go to the paper, get it, talk to the editor, and get a reporter along for the
yeah.
All right.
So. Maybe Artemis, you should get a head start on going into the guy's room so that you can see if he ends up doing anything hasty or coming in so he doesn't have any time to hide anything.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys.
So let me.
You're gonna go invisible and try to sneak in.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay. So first off, I would like an invisibility roll with +2 because you'll have time to concentrate.
+2.
And you want to be in human form, right?
That's correct.
Okay, I assumed, but asking to clarify.
Yep, absolutely.
They have a cat, remember?
Yep. You are quite invisible.
Nice.
So you approach the door here, and you gently try the knob, and it is locked.
I do have thievery skills. Would that include lockpicking?
It absolutely would. And do you have the thief edge also, I think?
I think I do. I do.
So that will also give you a +1 to your lockpicking.
Okay. So it's already a +1, so here it comes.
Yes, you are able to gently tease the lock open and open the door. And what you see is directly in front of you is a guy sitting in a chair right here who is standing up to see what the heck's going on with the door. And then there's two guys in armchairs who are snoozing.
Okay. So I, slip by, just do the whole how to do thing. As he goes towards the door to check it out, I move over here around him.
So he goes over the door looks and shakes his head. Yeah, mutters to himself, could have sworn I locked this. Closes the door and locks it again. And then goes back and sits down in the chair.
Okay. So what's he doing at the desk? Is he writing or just playing pinochle or what?
He's just sitting. He's got a flintlock out on the table in front of him.
Okay. Soon after he would have went in the room, we would have probably started advancing down the hallway.
Okay. So who's first in the door?
Was there any adjacent rooms that they had went in that there would be like threats of some sort?
There's a room here, and then there's the room here.
We're storming this place by force?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think I should go first.
And you want to be appropriately transformed?
Yeah, why don't I put on my party pants?
Really good idea.
All right, so you're in first. Who's next? Probably Clara. That's her style.
Yeah.
And who's next? And then Nubbins or Elijah?
Yeah, I can go middle. Yeah, I'll pull my saber out.
I'll keep behind with my eyes open.
And then bringing up the rear will be the editor who came down to see what's the what here. Okay, so first off, we need a shapeshift or a state change, I should say, roll from Noah with a +2 again because you have time to concentrate.
Scott, can I turn anyone into a large animal such as a black bear or something else could maul people to pieces?
You absolutely can change people into larger animals. It's just a higher penalty.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, so Pet Note is swamped out. And then, did I? No, I got to do that at some point. Give you the Swamp Thing active effect. Maybe I can do it right now.
Ooh, I get an effect.
Effects.
Incidentally, if you can find that television show, not the one that they played over the air, worth a watch.
Gotcha. All right, so I'm gonna I'll mess with that later, but I think I have a way now with the new version of Foundry to just have you turn on Swamp Thing and adjust your stats accordingly.
Ooh.
All right, so you're swamped out, and you try the door, and it's locked. How would you like to proceed?
Hey, boss, there's a door in the way. You want me to fix that?
Go on. Did you get through somehow?
All right. So do you want to bust down the door? Certainly, you can kick in the door. Let me see how one would go about doing that. Tricky. All right. Let's see here. All right. So you can try to just bash the door in. Or so you can basically try to destroy it. Or you can so you can either try to go through the door or to kick the lock through. Either way, though, you're going to be attacking the door.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming standard door?
Yeah. So basically, you'll need to inflict 8 damage on it to bust through it.
It's a pretty solid hit.
Okay. So fighting?
Yeah, use your natural weapons, I assume.
Yeah. Where is... Hold on 1 second. I can't tell if it's just that my sheet is not. I thought I had a natural weapons on the left side.
It's on the right side. Under quick access or on the gear tab, depending on where you want to go with it. All right. Well, that'll hit with. Well, that was your damage. So now you just need to roll to hit. So give me a fighting roll.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
We need that.
Assuming you hit the door.
Don't miss. There we go.
Yes, you hit the door with a raise. So you blast through this door. And that will put all of these people into combat mode. However, the two guys who are sitting down in the easy chairs were asleep. And while you have woken them up, they're not going to react super fast.
Fantastic.
Yay, flat-footed.
Pretty much, yeah. All right, so we are in combat. What does he want? He's going to go with that one. Okay, and conveniently and appropriately, Petanoit goes first.
Nice.
Okay. We want him alive or dead?
I think you mostly wanted the guy who's not in the room, who you do have a description of the guy who was at the desk, and he's not in the room right now.
Yeah,
well,
you can take care of these guys.
Okay. Then
this guy is awake and going for his gun.
That's a bad move, dude.
That's just inviting trouble.
Yeah, we're gonna hit him. You.
All right. Well, where do you want to be?
You should move into the room.
What is this in front of us?
A table. He's sitting at a table.
So if I just kind of bull rush up and kind of flip that table at him.
I would allow that as an improvised weapon attack. So go ahead and make the fighting roll. He dodges that, unless you want to Benny it.
Oh, come on.
Oh, let's do it.
Too cool.
You need a pretty good roll because it's an improvised weapon, and he is a pretty good fighter.
I don't think that did any better, did it?
It was a little better, but not good enough. All right, so you flip the table over, and he kind of dodges back out of the way. So you're kind of here.
Yeah.
With an upside down table in between you. Which brings us to Nubbins.
Aha. I'm going to continue moving forward, and I'm going to pop here, and I'm going to take a slash at him with my saber.
You sure you don't want to punch him into a rat?
Oh, that would actually be sillier. Why don't I punch him into a field mouse instead? Something tinier and more appealing to cats.
Okay, so question. Do you want to actually try to damage him with the punch or just try to slap him without really hurting him? Because that makes a difference in the effect of the attack.
Okay, I figure slapping him, it would be easier to hit him and would change him more immediately. If I'm going for damage, it would be harder to hit him and might not.
Yeah, this is true. All right, so your first roll is a fighting roll at +2.
Okay. Fighting roll at +2. Got it. Oh, not bad at all.
You have succeeded in slapping him. Now you need to make a state shift or a shape change other roll at -2 since you're doing 2 actions.
Shape change other at -2. Okay.
That does not succeed unless you want to Benny it.
I'm definitely gonna bend that. Benny that.
Like the Happy Monster Bennies now.
Very cute. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, that's
lovely. That is just lovely.
All right. So you reach out, you slap this guy upside the head, and he shoots down into a tiny mouse.
Can I try to stamp him with my boot?
You can, but that effectively puts him out of action.
Okay.
I would think so.
Okay. Next up is
power.
Next
mean, but
is the editor going to kind of cautiously come up here and peek into the room. Okay, next up is somebody you can't see right now. And then Elijah.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the room.
Okay, so there's these two guys down here who are kind of groggily getting up to their feet and reaching inside their coats for weapons. And there's a door up here to another room in the suite.
Okay. I'll move down here and try to knock one of these guys out.
So what are you going to do? Club him with a pistol or punch him?
I'll pistol whip him.
Okay. So that's a fighting roll. Damage is strength plus D4. Yeah, that's terrible. This is not your strong suit.
No. I'll go ahead and give it another go. Benny. Cool, you'll have to click on it now. All right, let's reroll.
Still doesn't get there. He kind of knocks the pistol aside with his arm.
Okay.
Okay, somebody else who's not currently visible, and now it's Artemis's turn.
Who's also not currently visible.
Fair point.
You know what? I'm going to try to go through this door here.
Okay.
And what are these guys doing?
These guys are getting out of bed. They were clearly asleep and are kind of staggering drunkenly out of bed, including the target guy up here, but also these other two guys here. They're wearing night shirts, but they have weapons near their beds.
Okay, so
they're quite confused why the door opened.
Right. Can I close on Josh Badger and grapple him to unconsciousness?
You absolutely can.
Right.
Okay. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just barely. Yeah, you can close in on him and attempt to grapple him. That will be an opposed fighting roll. So give me your fighting roll, please.
All right. Unmodified or unmodified?
Opposed athletics roll. Excuse me. For some reason, I can never keep grappling straight in this edition. It is an opposed athletics roll.
Okay. All right. Any modifications because I'm invisible and he's half asleep, or just straight up?
Just straight up on your side.
Okay.
But he's going to eat a penalty for that. Specifically, he's going to be at a -2 because he can't see you, and B, he's still a little groggy and half and sitting down. Are you happy with the 4?
Right. I'm gonna re-roll that. Yeah, there we go.
3. You still get the 4 though.
Those are not going well.
Let me. So can I keep the 4? Can I ignore this reroll?
Yeah, you can keep the 4. The only way you can't ignore a reroll is if you critically fail.
All right, I will keep the 4.
All right. So in that case, we are going to make an athletics roll for him at a -2. And you have grappled him successfully. You have not. You have entangled. Specifically, you have entangled him.
Okay.
So he can act, but he can't move right now. And then you can try to grapple him harder, or make a strength roll to try to choke him out.
On this round or next round?
Next round.
Next round. Okay.
All right. Next up is this guy who is waking up. So the guy, one of the guys in the room with you is waking up. The guy in front of Elijah is going to make a penalized fighting roll. He pulls a knife. And he's going to make a fighting roll with a -2 because he's caught off guard and half awake, so he completely fails to get anywhere near you with it.
Fantastic.
This other guy in the room pulls a pistol, and then it is Clara's turn, so you can go and chat and tell us what you want to do. All right, so you're going to kind of run in here and give me a shield bash, please. Wow, that's bad.
So good.
Rolls are not with us tonight.
Good.
Do you want to Benny that?
Benny it.
All right, so click the Benny button. Oh my god.
Oh.
Of course.
All right, this guy, despite being in a chair, seems to be in a Jackie Chan-like state of awesomeness where he's just dodging everything.
Bunch of drunken masters.
All right, new round. And the bad guys get a joker.
Sounds about right.
Okay, so that means that this first operative guy, let's see here. One of the guys in the bed, he pops out of bed and he sees Badger kind of wrestling with somebody. And so he pulls a club and he's going to run over and try to hit Artemis with it. But that is, since you are invisible, whoops, he's not distracted. What am I doing? Since you are invisible, that's going to be at a substantial penalty. Yeah, no. So he kind of swings and you dodge it without any trouble. The journalist guy is outside taking notes. And Artemis, it's your turn now.
Okay, I am going to try to choke out. What's his name? Joss. You said that's a strength roll?
Yes, give me a strength roll. It's a strength roll against his strength. Are you happy with that? And why is it at -1? You were fatigued from dodging the cat.
Oh, okay.
That would have worn off though, so I'm going to say that's a 5.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Okay. All right, Mr. Badger. Easily resists your attempt to choke him.
Man.
All right. Next up is the guy next to Clara who has drawn his pistol, and he is going to try to fire it in close quarters, which means that he's going to be making a fighting roll. Oh, and that is definitely going to hit.
Ouch. Dang it.
But not for enough damage to actually hurt you. It just grazes across the outside of your breastplate. All right, and that brings us to the other guy who is going to try to stab Elijah again.
Okay.
And that will hit. This time he connects, but it just gets tangled up in your coat and does no damage.
Awesome.
Okay, Badger. Let's see here. So since he is entangled, he can't move. But that doesn't mean he can't do other things. Well, that stinks for you.
Oh,
All right, so I would like you to make a spirit roll to avoid being puppeted.
By a badger.
okay.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Not quite good enough.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
So he says, "Let go of me," and you do.
Oh. His roll was insane.
Yeah.
His roll was insane. The dice are not with you guys tonight. Okay, know it. There's two guys in the room here, and from where you are, you can't really see what's going on in the other room.
I think I'm just going to take a step towards this guy right here and pound him right into the wall.
That works.
Oh, not on top of him. Right there. And
You should be able to click the natural weapons button on your character sheet on the quick access and get your fighting roll and your damage roll.
where is the... Okay, I don't... Oh, hold on.
Go to your traits tab. And the quick access is in the lower right.
Okay, yeah, I did that before.
And click on the weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, there
you
we
gotta
go.
click on the picture.
Yep.
Not intuitive. We're good. When I did it before, I clicked on the word natural weapons.
And
that didn't do what I wanted.
That will hit.
Huzzah!
And roll for damage. And that is enough to shake him. So he kind of bounces off the wall as you smash into him with your claws. Okay, Nubbins is up.
All right. I'm going to... Damn it, why am I not able to move? For some reason, I can't click my character, but I was going to move downward and go to the right of this guy.
Right here? Or right here?
Again, it's not... Oh, there we go. Yeah, thank you. Just refreshed all the rules for whatever reason. A lot of previous dice. Okay. Yes, I'm going to attempt to turn him into... let's make it a frog this time, just to be wacky.
Okay, so touch attack at plus... So fighting roll at +4. Because you've got a gang up bonus going for you.
Excellent. Ooh.
All right, so that easily hits. But now it gets a little tricky because you're already maintaining the one guy as a mouse. It will be harder to turn this guy into a frog. So it's going to be at -3 this time.
Okay. All right.
So roll your shape.
What happens?
And that's just fine.
Nice.
All right. So he is now a frog. And that effectively puts him out of action as well.
For a bit.
Okay, Elijah.
All right. I want to try to puppet this guy.
All right, give me a puppet roll.
And stay tiny, a wee bastard.
Okay, you happy with a 7?
Yeah, I'll take it.
You got him.
Nice. I'm making him think that he has worms in his brain and he needs to run to the doctor immediately to get them removed.
Okay. So that is precisely what he does. He runs out and runs down the hallway.
Fantastic.
All right, which brings us to Clara. Everybody in the room has been neutralized. He is also effectively out of action here.
For whatever it is this guy is about to make me do, I'm sorry.
All right. So do you want to go, Claire? Do you want to go into the other room? Because there are more guys in there. You can hear the sounds of a struggle. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, you can. Yep. So give me a fighting roll at -2. Although you will hit Artemis.
It's probably okay.
At the moment, that's probably not.
But I'm invisible. Hit me.
All right. With the -2, that is sufficient to hit both of them. So give me let's see. But not Artemis. So go ahead and give me a damage roll on the 2 guys. All right. That shakes 1, and give me another damage roll, please. And it drops the other one.
Nice.
Nice.
So he's out. And the other guy is shaken. All right, new round. Badger orders Artemis to attack Clara, which you will do on your turn. And then he runs out into the main room and says basically, "Oh crap," because he didn't realize there were more people.
Sucker.
Journalist is scribbling furiously in his notebook. Okay, Pet know it.
Can I throw something at him so that I want to whack him in the head with the blunt side?
Absolutely, you can. The table is an option, or a chair, or the guy you just knocked out.
Actually, I have thrown natural weapon.
Yes, you do.
I can throw a ball of me at him.
Yes, you can.
Very attractive.
Artemis is not visible at the moment. That will hit. And give me a damage roll.
Non-lethal.
That is enough to shake him.
We don't need to save this guy. We need to save the journalist.
All right. The operative is going to try to unshake. And he will succeed. And then, let's see. He drops his flintlock, pulls a club, and attempts to hit. Oh, wow. And does manage to hit Clara with it, with a raise.
Dang.
Dang.
Oh, my God.
What the hell?
Wow, this guy is a badass.
Where are my dice at? Come
on. No first strike because you were already in melee with him. But you are very tough. So that shakes you and does 1 wound, which you can spend a Benny to soak. Spend a Benny, make a vigor roll. Wow, that's bad. Would you like to spend another Benny and try again? That, on the other hand, you're just fine. So at the last minute, you dodge out of the way and deflect the club with your shield.
Very nice.
Okay, and it's your turn to boot. Retaliation is possible. All right. Frenzy away. So give me 2 fighting rolls. And then you can use the free reroll button, which looks like a redo button. You can roll that to get the second one. Sadly, neither of those hits.
Ooh.
The heck?
Okay. Artemis, you are compelled to attack Clara. However, you do get another spirit roll to resist.
Right. We do spirit first. Oops.
Yeah, no. All right. So you're going to try to stab Clara.
Yep. Okay.
And you fail to stab Clara.
Wonderful. Lucky thing.
Okay, Elijah.
All right, so there's a guy running out of the room. Does he fit the description of the journalist that we're supposed to save?
The guy running out of the room does fit the description of the guy you're supposed to capture.
Okay. Can I shoot and aim for the knees?
Yes, it's a called shot. Let's see. Called shot to the leg is probably a -2.
Okay. I'll go ahead and try it.
Let's see. Let me double check that, though, because leg is not the usual called shot.
Okay. Oof.
In any event, that's not going to do it.
Yeah. I'll try to Benny one more time. Reroll. Oh.
Yeah, all right. So you miss.
Mm-hmm.
Nubbins to the rescue.
Yum, 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 yum.
Your moment has arrived.
Yep. All right. So, dun, 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 dun.
All right. So you're going to charge in on him and attempt to slap him.
Yes.
With the touch attack +2, that hits. So
fantabulous.
Now it's going to be a -4 to shapeshift him.
Can I let go? No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This guy has scurried away, so you could potentially let go of him.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I was debating, can I let go of one of them? Okay, I'll let go of the first
And
one.
it's a -3 again, and you hear a scream as he rematerializes to human size inside the wall.
I figured that was
Oh my god, it's horrible. I love it. Oh my goodness, so that one, oh, that
There it
6
is.
went boom again.
Just good enough.
you're worth everything we're paying you, Nubbins.
All right, so you have changed Badger into what? Like a cat?
A badger.
Oh, a badger. Okay.
Hi. Whoa,
Not
easy.
a honey badger, though, just a small normal badger.
All right. So he is now a small normal badger, although he will still definitely try to be evading here. All right, Pet Noah, you have a joker. Would you like to secure this guy?
Is he a mouse still?
No, he's now a badger.
He's a badger.
Oh wait, we're talking
Badger
about
is a badger, yes.
stunned badger.
Yes.
Stunned badger, yes.
No, we don't want to skewer him. This is the one we want alive, right?
Yes, you could certainly try to grapple him, which as a badger, you would have a significant advantage.
We have a bag. Or a sack.
Okay.
There's
I
a
have
table
one question.
Okay.
and
In
you
my
do a joker.
stage
Which means
form,
everybody
I'm
gets a
pretty
benefit.
much a bog monster.
Yes.
What if I just kind of walk up and fell on top of it?
That would be. I would call that a grapple, but I would give you a bonus because it's going to be very difficult for him to get away.
Let's do it.
All right. So give me an athletics roll at +4 because you have a joker.
Nice.
That's a 6. You happy with that?
Did that actually do the +4? Or
It
did
did
you
not.
add the +4?
I added the +4.
Okay.
You happy with the 6?
Yeah, we'll take the 6.
Nope. I goes the attacker. So he is, in addition to being
nice.
shaken, he is now also entangled in you. Okay, so Nubbins, your badger is now down.
Yep.
But there's definitely the sound of fighting coming from the other room.
Okay, so I'm going to run to the door here and keep my saber drawn.
You'd be over here if you're going into the room.
Okay, I didn't realize that was a door. I was trying to go around. Okay.
Okay, I make a lovely carpet.
So you see Clara fighting with one of the thugs.
Yep. So can I double move to there, or am I still within normal?
Oh yeah,
movement?
you're easily within normal movement there.
All right. Do I get a gang up bonus?
You do. +1.
In this case, I'm going to actually try just grabbing my saber and just slashing at his leg.
Okay.
I've been using my powers. I'm kind of tired.
Yep. Slash away. So give me a fighting roll there. Oh, my goodness. Nubbins is on fire tonight. All right. With a 12, that's going to hit with a raise. So give me the saber damage plus D6.
2d6 plus 1d6 or 3d6?
3d6. Yep. I think.
Lovely. I can't wait to see this.
No, D8 plus 2d6.
Okay, hold on. Dude.
All right. Give me another D6 on top of that. So with 10, he goes down.
Ooh,
Nice. Well done.
Excellent.
All right. Journalist is furiously taking notes. Badger is going to try to get away, but as a badger, his strength is not great. Well, that was pretty good, though. Oh, no, sorry, wrong guy. Badger. That's a 2. That's not great. So you need to roll a athletics and beat it 2 to keep him from breaking loose. Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, Clara, you now only have the invisible puppeted Artemis Crow to deal with. Any attacks on him are at a -4, however.
Am I still puppeted if Joss is stunned?
He's not stunned, he's shaken.
Oh, okay.
So the answer is yes, you are. You could try to restrain him, but you're pretty much at parity with athletics, so not sure how that would work. You absolutely can. Make a fighting roll. Make a shield bash roll, please. Fighting works. You're going to need a 9. A 10 in order to pull it off, and that's not going to cut it. All right. Elijah.
Okay, so if I enter the room, can I see anybody?
You can see everybody but Artemis.
Okay. And what is Clara doing currently?
Clara is fighting someone invisible.
Do I feel like any thoughts if I try to mind read in that area?
Make a mind reading roll.
Okay.
What you sense is Artemis is sort of monotonously zombie-like going, attack the woman, attack the woman.
Okay.
So that's your action for the round, though.
Okay.
Okay, Artemis. Make another spirit roll, please.
All right.
Still not good enough.
All right. All right.
All right, so dagger shot, not even close.
Lucky.
New round.
That's good.
And Nubbins is up first. So it's pretty obvious what's going on there. What are you going to do about
it? Hold on, repeat that.
So Clara is clearly fighting someone invisible. The logical candidate being Artemis. What are you going to do about that?
Yeah, invisible. So yeah, obviously, make Artemis smaller, bigger.
You can certainly try to hit him. It'll be at a -1 for the touch attack this time because he is invisible, but you get a +3 to try to hit him since you're not trying to damage him.
Okay,
so that's out to a -1.
All right.
I do not believe that's going to hit. No, at least you a 7 to hit.
All right.
Wait, sorry, a 6 because you also have the gang up bonus. Scribble out in the hallway. Elijah.
Okay, I'm gonna center my where I could hear his thoughts and try to puppet him.
All right. Make a puppet roll.
Okay.
All right, that's a 7. Artemis, make a spirit roll.
I'm trying to save you.
You break free. Elijah overcomes Joss's badger puppeting.
Nice.
All right, you have successfully captured this guy. and his desk full of copies of the letters from when he wrote them out to describe how he was going to do this attack.
Nice.
So we give all this to the editor, and is the editor convinced that this was all just a calumny, a bag full of calumny?
Well, yes, since he has the draft letters in his desk here, it's pretty obvious that this was a fake. And
Nice.
so you turn this guy over. You also notice Order of the Seventh Circle tattoos, which you're kind of routinely checking for these days on the henchman. So you figure this guy was probably an Order superhuman. And so you turn him over to the Continental authorities, and your next mission will take you up to Nova Scotia.
Oh, exciting.
Nice.
All right, cool. And that's where we'll leave it for this week. You can follow Happy Monster Press on Facebook as Happy Monster Press, at our website, happymonsterpress.com, Twitter as Happy Monster PRS, or follow the podcast on YouTube, Stitcher Radio, Spotify, iTunes, or Google Play Music. The Happy MonsterCast is part of the Savage Worlds Media Network. This game references the Savage Worlds game system available from Pinnacle Entertainment Group at www.peginc.com. It is unofficial media content permitted under the Media Network Content Agreement. This content is not managed, approved, or endorsed by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Certain portions of the materials used are the intellectual property of Pinnacle, and all rights are reserved. Savage Worlds, all related settings and unique characters, locations, and characters' logos and trademarks are copyrights of Pinnacle Entertainment Group. All other content is the intellectual property of Happy Monster Press. Background music is Ice Cold by Jason Shaw.
Oh, for sure.